we heard from the previous presentation, you know, upgrades happen automatically. So you subscribe to a service, there's an army of engineers behind the scenes, and you don't need to worry about, you know, new features, new functions. Upgrades just happen automatically. And the magic of multi-tenancy is that because everyone is on the same version of the application, it makes perfect sense for a multi-tenant software provider to invest whatever it takes to build the perfect system, because you know ultimately that all of your customers will benefit overnight from that. And so search is a great example. You know, you've been trained to believe that search should be quick and snappy because Google has made you believe that. Okay, and the truth of it is that behind the scenes is a data center the size of New York that drives that experience. And can you afford that as an on-premise software vendor or as a company that's going to use on-premise software? You need content processors, indexing engines, all that stuff. So a little box in the corner where you type your keywords in, there's a lot of power behind that. And because we're a multi-tenant provider, you know, we can provide a search engine that you can use across all of your applications. So the moment you've built your application and deployed it, any data that goes into it is real-time indexed and becomes searchable. So as developers, as people trying to get applications out the door, you know, you're not hindered. You just know that this is going to work because we say so, we take care of it, and it's something you can rely on. 80/20, Force.com, majority of configuration is by clicks and not code. It's all metadata driven. Nice geeky technical term there that someone will understand. There are loads of companies using the platform already. Because we have control over our infrastructure, you know, we have complete transparency and visibility of what our customers are doing. We can't see the data obviously, but we can see the patterns of usage of our system. And we know there's you know, more than 150,000 applications out there. We even know what features and functions these applications are using, so we can optimize off the back of that. But we have applications across the board. So we have companies using franchise management, we have customers using billing applications on our platform, ERP financial services, etc., etc., etc. So, you know, if you can dream of it, you can pretty much build it on the Force.com platform. And the only restriction I would put on you is that if you want to build a consumer-grade application, you don't use us. We're much more about business process applications. How am I doing for time?
Oh, you're all right.
Okay, good. All right. So, what does the future have in store? So, we all understand where we are today, how we got here. You know, we know the evolutionary track that we've been through with sort of mainframe systems and client server, and now sort of on-demand that's become the cloud. So, where are we going now? And there are lots of interesting things happening out there in the market today. And one of the things that we've noticed is the number of people using online social networking tools has now surpassed the number of people who have email accounts. And we think this is a significant tipping point now, because actually, you know, email being the killer application of the past decade is no longer the case. You know, we're seeing that traditional applications, the metaphors that they use, are now changing because of the new applications that are out there. So in the consumer space, you know, I spoke about Amazon.com. Amazon.com drove the internet acceptance, you know, the sort of uptake of the internet over the last 15 years, and now we're seeing companies like Facebook and Twitter doing that exact thing. Metaphors like tabs, CDs, books, whatever, you know, is being replaced now by feeds. So when you use Facebook, you don't navigate using tabs. This is an old concept now. You have feeds, and these feeds push information to you. So you can sign up to fan pages, you can sign up to groups, you can hook up with friends and things like that. And the things that these people, these organizations do feed into you. So you choose the stuff that's important to you, and you get that information pushed out to you. The way you access these applications is changing dramatically. I mean,
you got 2 minutes.
I've got 2 minutes. Okay, right. So I'm going to wrap up on this slide very quickly. People have used Windows PCs, laptops, and that sort of stuff up until now, right? Is anybody here from Microsoft? I see the relevance of Microsoft Windows just being completely non-existent in the upcoming 12, 18, 36 months, because, you know, the moment, I mean, Apple have popularized mobile access to applications using the iPhone, right? It's just become, it's a mass consumer phenomenon. And they've done such a fantastic job of it, and they're taking that to the next level now with the iPad. Those are copycat vendors creating tablet PCs and things like that. And really, a Windows PC has just become a launchpad for a web browser. So this is how irrelevant Windows and these things are now. So we're going to see a huge amount of momentum moving towards mobile devices and accessing application and information from anywhere. So I was going to talk about Chatter. I'll finish off with a screenshot of Chatter just to let you know what it is. this afterwards, but Chatter is our application that we've just launched. So this is the Facebook of the enterprise. So this is all about collaboration. So Facebook has fixed the problem of collaboration. It's made it really simple, and we plagiarized that. And we've just haven't plagiarized Amazon.com when we created Salesforce.com. It works. I mean, let's take what they're doing in the consumer space because they're doing a better job of it. And let's bring it to the business space. So Facebook can do it with 400 million subscribers. Why can't we get people within organizations talking about sales deals, talking about customer support tickets? Why can't we get the financials application feeding into people, salespeople, to say, hey, you know, this guy's just had the credit limit blocked, so don't deal with them. You know, how many sales guys go in and meet the prospects and they can't deal with them, and they don't know about it? So, you know, there's a lot of stuff we can do, and Chatter is massive for us. I mean, it's a massive strategic direction that we're taking. And with that, I shall start writing on.
Thank you very much, Majid.